What's up, you guys? So we are back with another video. Right now we are definitely at the park, and we decided to walk Bella for a little bit. Where is Bella? Bella, come show your face, girl. Come here, boo. No, look at you. You got my baby. Look at my baby. She's like, mommy, put me down right now, mommy. Mommy, please. That's our little daughter. I love this girl so much. But we read all of you guys' comments and everything. And yeah, we appreciate all the support and love from every single one of you. And we also want to talk about a couple more things. The first video that we made, it was about how we met. And he wanted to do a video on basically how we don't conform to society norms.
Yeah.
And we wanted to talk about our experiences and the looks that we received from individuals. And I know that, you know, today and age, you have so many mixed couples, you know, so to the young generation, it's like, okay, you know, it is what it is. But for a much older generation, it's like, that's not okay. Or we just get dirty looks, or sometimes, you know, like, it's kind of like, why are y'all together? Like, I even experienced some of these things with family, you know, and some things that they may have said it wasn't necessary. I'm gonna just say that some of their comments weren't necessary, very ignorant. It was to the point of where one of my family members were like, well, what if his family don't like you, you know, or you have to dress a certain way, you got to act a certain way. It even got to the point of where I think you came over to one of my family members' houses, and they were like, oh, you know, make sure that you tell me that he's coming over, because, you know, white people are very picky with certain things. I'm just like, what? I'm like, he's human just like anybody else, you know. But what are some of the experiences that you wanted to mention in the video, since you felt like it was important to talk about? Because there have been a lot of incidents where we walked into grocery stores, we walked into the mall, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, our first experience out in public was last year, going to a grocery store together.
Oh yeah, y'all, we went to Piggly Wiggly. Down here, we went to Piggly Wiggly one day, and it was predominantly African American people in the grocery store, and they ended up looking down upon him coming into the grocery store with me. And y'all, it wasn't like nasty looks or anything, you know. It was just stares. It wasn't like, oh my goodness, you know.
And people were being really rude that day to us too.
How? I don't refresh my memory.
You asked, could you get in front of them to
drop off the package? Yeah. So it was me and Garrett, and I had to go to the post office for my dad, because my dad wanted me to drop off a package. And it was these people in front. Now, to mind you, I already had a label and everything on it. I just needed my receipt. And the line was long, and I had to be back at class at like 1. And, you know, I was looking at the time, and it was like 12:50. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm going to be late for class. So, you know, like, the people in front of us, they were black, African American. They were like talking about us while we were right there. I don't remember necessarily what they said, but I was like,
saying something under their breath.
Yeah. They were saying something underneath their breath, and I thought that was very rude. So, you know, I asked them. I said, "Is it okay if I cut in front of you? You know, I already have my label printed out and everything. I just need my receipt." You know, and they was like, "No." Yeah. And then they continued to talk about us in front of us. I'm just like, what? Like, they looked at us and was like,
they're very ignorant down
yeah,
there.
yeah. It was really, really bad. So, it was another time when we were at the mall and we were passing Chick-fil-A. Cause like when you walk in, it's like a nail salon and then like a Chick-fil-A and then Lens Crafters. And we were walking by Chick-fil-A, and then there was this group of Caucasian men that were old. It was probably like 5 or 6 of them, like in a little group eating Chick-fil-A. And it's like they stopped what they were doing and they just stared at us the whole time while we walked right across, we'll walk through the doorway. Because you might as well say that's the entrance. We were walking through the entrance and like Chick-fil-A was on the right and the nail salon was like on the left. So like we were walking through the entrance and like they were just staring at us, being like we get so many stares, but no one never like comes up to us or say anything. And for me, it was very, very, very uncomfortable for me at first, because I'm like, honey, like, why are we getting these dirty looks? And like, it just makes me uncomfortable.
Well, our first date, when
speak up a little louder.
When we went to get breakfast one morning before work, she was dressed like how she is now with sporty clothes on, and then I was just wearing just some raggedy jeans and my Drake jacket. She comes up in a small little quiet beat on. I come up in a loud Tahoe, and we got the worst stares and looks ever during that day. I personally don't care about it because I'm used to the looks of my father being like Hawaiian and my mom being white. So I'm used to people staring at us and judging us.
Yeah, because your dad is really dark.
Yeah, especially with me and my sister, they don't think we're his kids when we really are. Yeah. And I think it's only important due to the fact that Caitlin isn't used to this lifestyle. And I don't like it when people make her feel uncomfortable or unwanted somewhere with being with me. I mean, I think the worst is a lady asks, is this on separate checks? When obviously she's saying we were together and made it clear. And when we went to IHOP and I think that was like Easter. Yeah, so it was for Easter breakfast. And, Garrett and I were very flirty. I even think we were holding hands at the time, I think. Yeah. And next thing you know, the lady said, are y'all ready for your check? And we said, yes. And she said, oh, is it separate checks? I looked at him and I was like, no, it's not separate checks. It's together. But, it was also this one time when we went to, was it Walmart? No, it wasn't Walmart. Wait, no. Oh, tell them about your experience with me. Yeah, so he gonna tell y'all about the story with one of my family members. And, she wasn't, against our relationship, so to speak, but it was just what she said. So the whole thing?
Yeah. You can tell them the whole thing.
Okay, so it started out, I met her. She was a really nice lady. Everything was going smooth and well with the family. And when we were sitting down eating lunch, she brought up a video of, I guess, Asians and African Americans arguing. And so she kind of went off the rails with that.
But she only looked at it like it was black and white. That's how she looked at it, like it was black and white, not like African American and Asian, Japanese, Korean, Hispanic, whatever race really doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she was kind of ignorant for the things that she said about that. I mean, it is what it is.
Oh,
and she started making Caitlin feel uncomfortable, which I didn't like. and it started making me upset because she was saying the smart remarks like, tell me when he's coming over because white people are picky when really we're not.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
and then she was like,
you're for the
she like,
chase.
she was like, she sounds so ignorant. She was like, oh, you know, I prefer hanging with white people more than black people anyway. I'm just like, do you not see your skin complexion? Like, what? Like, you're discriminating your own people. Like, is that what we're doing now? We're not going to stick together, you know? And I'm not saying, you know, black power or all this other stuff, but it's like, at the end of the day, love is love, and you know, it takes a while for me to get used to like all the looks and the stares, and you know, sometimes people they come up to us and they're such in good spirits, and other people
tell them about the good ones that we have, like when we first went to Florence.
Oh yeah. So we went to Chipotle, and you know, they were really, really kind there. It wasn't like negative in any way or shape or form. You know, we didn't get like dirty looks or anything like down here.
Everyone was a lot nicer. They talked to us.
Everyone was a lot nicer.
They
and in my
complimented
hometown
us
too.
Yeah, they compliment us that day too.
Yeah, so I think it just all depends on where you're from. The area, not where you're from. It depends on the area.
We live in a small town, and the majority is, what would you say, African American?
It's a mix. It's a mix. But down here, you really don't see a lot of mixed couples.
Yeah.
You really don't. It's either like,
let alone mixed
black with
couples.
black, white with white, or like black and Hispanic, black and Korean. You know, you rarely see, or if you look at them, you know, you rarely see like black and white like down here. You rarely see that.
Like how we dress. How opposite we
Oh
are.
yeah, like this one time we were at the gas station. Remember we were at the gas station before we went to take things to the apartment?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we were at the gas station, and I was dressing like a bum, you guys, like for real.
No,
like
you dress up.
To me that day. No. You had your presentation. Remember? When you was like, yeah, because you were dressed up all nice, had a white shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, dress pants and your...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I got a dirty look from that old man at the gas station. I don't know, you guys. Like I said, it's mainly like, you know, I'm so used to it now that, you know, it is what it is.
In the beginning, I used to say things but she didn't like.
Oh, honey, we didn't tell them our experience at Walmart. Remember when we were at Walmart and this like couple walked by and they were like staring at us, and I was like, honey, they make me so uncomfortable. And he like blasted out and said something, not directly to them, but like said it so they could hear it.
I think I called him like trailer trash or something like that.
Yeah. He has no filter. I told him, I was like, honey, just ignore it. It's not even that big of a deal. You know, we get these nasty, dirty looks all the time. Like, it never fails. Like, I promise you, if we get married and have babies, they're gonna be looking at our kids like, you know, like,
yeah. I already get enough looks as it is.
Like, what are they mixed with? You know?
Yeah, for real.
But you know, at the end of the day, like I said, love is love, and yeah. Oh, you guys, y'all asked for some advice as well.
The whole black woman wanting a white man.
Oh yeah, but I commented already on that. I commented on her post, so I don't really think I really need to address it so much.
No, address it for the other ones. They didn't for now.
Okay, so one of the girls wrote down in my comments was like, you know, she's always been attracted to white men, but she doesn't know how to really approach them, or, you know, how to make I guess had to be noticed with another race. And I basically told her, you know, you get what you put out. So like, say for example, if see, this gonna sound so wrong.
Just say it.
Like, it depends on your surroundings. It always depends on your surroundings. So, you know, it depends on your surroundings, how you carry yourself, how you dress, how you talk. It depends on everything. Like, some men are attracted to different types of women. And I really and truly don't know how to answer that question on, like, how to get their attention. Only thing I can say is just be yourself at the end of the day and be open. Because some guys, for example, are very nervous. You know, they may be attracted to you, but they won't approach you because they want you to approach them first. I had a lot of male friends where, you know, they would talk to me because, you know, I always had male friends. Like, I felt more comfortable having male friends than female friends. And they would always tell me how they like this girl, but they're afraid to talk to her, you know. And some guys really are. So maybe if you approach him, and I'll tell y'all an example so y'all know how we did it, how we met, and we met at work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I used to talk to Gary here and there at work when I first started working there, when he had a fiance. But I didn't really talk to him like that. But one day we were just in the break room and I seen his eyes and I was like, wow, you have beautiful eyes. I think that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, you
and
look different.
Well, you look different, have beautiful eyes. I still complimented your eyes at the end of the day,
Yeah.
mister.
Yeah.
And that's still the best feature of him is his eyes. And besides his cute butt. But yeah. So, you know, just saying something small like that, complimenting the man that you're interested in, engaging in conversation, you know, it can just, that little word, you look nice today, you look good today, I love the cologne that you have on, you know, oh, I like your shoes, something to make them feel confident and wanted in some way, shape, or form. It'll get the man's attention, trust me.
Definitely will.
That's the only advice I have to say to that, you know. You know, but one thing I can say is that do not chase the man. Do not chase them. A man loves a chase, period. They love it. It may piss them off a little bit, but they love it.
Yeah. True.
So if you really want to get that man's attention, honey, don't chase that man. Don't chase him. Like, if you like him and you think that he's completely attractive to you, he's what you're looking for, or what you think he's what you're looking for because you don't know him just yet, do not chase that man. Let that man come to you slowly and surely. When he comes to you, he will open up to you about a lot of things. You know, it depends on the man now. It does depend on the man. But, you know, with Garrett, he was very open and honest and straightforward from the beginning. But that's just how he is, naturally. He'll even talk to his friends and be fucking rude as hell, but that's just how he is. I'm not saying he's rude all the time. I'm not saying that. But he's just very straightforward kind of guy. You know, like if he wants something, he gonna go after it. That's just how he is. But I don't want to overdraw this video because I am talking a lot and this man right here not really saying much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope some of your questions were answered. I hope that that you understand a little bit of what it feels like to be in a interracial relationship. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.